got the breakout sheet. Why not fly? I'm walking slowly, I'm walking fast, I can walk slowly, Oh, that's what I've been doing anyway.
Yeah, I'm offering melodies and everything. I'm not requiring anything.
Yeah, no, it's required. To explain what's wrong, there's more than one thing going on here, so I kind of need to explain how I started getting sick a year ago, that's alright?
Before we jump into
Yeah.
the computer here says you're 41 years old. 77. Okay. Yeah, alright. I'm not sure if it's the beard or you look at it.
I'll look at the beard.
It looks good.
I think I've got an ID on me, so I can show my ID and we can take that off with mine.
Yeah, that's good. Alright. I read a bit through your file. But tell me,
Okay,
why
so
you're here today?
I'm here today because I'm very sick, and it started about a year ago. A series of things happened to my body,
Sure.
and they may be separate or whatever, but they're all very serious matters, and that's what I'm sick about. And maybe I should start with why I'm here. 24 hours ago, I was waiting for an upcoming colonoscopy and surgery, and I've been getting sicker and sicker as time goes. I've been really struggling day by day, trying to make it in time. And 24 hours ago was I went to go outside to just go down the street to just a very short walk to get a nice coffee, just so I can get some stuff done. And on the way, I had a typical nausea fit because I'm constantly in nausea, bad nausea all over the place. And I had a vomiting attack and just collapsed on the ground, and I couldn't get up. And I was there for a while. And that was when I decided enough is enough. I'm not going to make it to the surgery. I need something done. It's too. I'm constantly getting on be stable for a little bit, and then my body will just fall apart.
Jeremy, can I pause you to ask you a question?
Please, yes.
Yeah. So, did that happen today?
It happened about 24 hours ago.
So
no, a bit over 24 hours ago. So it was late at night. No, a bit over 24 hours ago. It was like not very late at night. It was in like early night time.
So like last night.
Not the night that just happened.
Yeah,
the night before.
yeah.
I went to. I was gonna go here earlier, but I felt too sick to even do that, so I just went to sleep and wake up, and then okay to come here. So I was maybe.
Did you feel better when you slept?
Nah, I just felt well. I haven't like. I just say this is how I was before I went down here, right? I went maybe up to here.
Okay,
so I haven't. I've not. I'm worse than I'm worse than I was before that attack. Like my jaw is still sore because I had such a violent vomiting fit. Yeah, I can barely eat anymore. I'll eat a sandwich a day at most, and usually less than that. So I had, before I went for that walk, I had 2 multivitamin pills and a little bit of water, and I hadn't eaten anything for 24 hours before that. Yet I still had a massive vomiting fit just from having 2 multivitamin pills and a little bit of water.
So, how soon did that fit happen after?
Sorry?
How soon?
About 15, 20 minutes.
After?
Maybe 15 minutes.
After ingesting the vitamin?
Hang on, nausea. 15 minutes after having the multivitamins. And I just had 2 little multivitamins with just a little bit of water.
And do you usually take those multivitamins? Or
on and off. I'll take them on and off. They were just Centrum generic multivitamins.
Yeah. So that
I've never had a problem with them before, ever.
No. Centrum itself, I've tried it myself. It can be a bit hard on the stomach. So I'm just wondering.
Yeah, I've never had that problem before. But I've been getting like nausea, like getting close to vomiting, because your nausea gets that bad. Basically, my nausea is like being in a constant state of like drowning, and most days I'm just bedridden for the whole day.
Just have the nausea.
Yeah, and like what happens is if I just move my arms too fast, I'll just have a massive nausea attack and I'll collapse. If I move slowly, I'm okay. I can just move all day slowly. That's okay. But if I move too fast, I have a problem now. There's other things going. It's not just nausea, and it's not just my bloating. There's a whole bunch of things wrong, and I think some of them are very serious. So I think that's why I think I need to explain how I started getting sick a year ago, what actually happened.
Before we jump into there, can I ask whether you have an appointment for a colonoscopy?
About 2 weeks. About 2 weeks.
2 weeks from now?
Yeah. I was been trying just to just hang on.
Yeah.
And then after what
a
happened.
Long waiting.
Yeah, but it was not. It actually I got in a lot faster than I thought it would. But because I'm so sick, I'm trying to make it in time.
Yeah,
But-
hold on.
And every day has just been bedridden. Every day just trying to hold on until the surgery. But after what happened about a day ago, I like it's just going downhill real fast. But there's several other things that are potentially more serious.
Yep.
And I need to mention them.
Tell me
They
about
might
them.
have a big impact on how you've responded. So, it was maybe a little bit over a year ago. It was when this started, and the whole cascade of things happened all around the same time. So, that's when this bloating started and everything, and the nausea. So, I woke up one day, and as soon as I stood up, about 2 seconds later, my eyes just went bang to the left by themselves. And then they bent back to where I was looking, and bang, like that. And it happened about 2 or 3 times a second, right?
So that's your eyes?
Yes, both my eyes just went bang like this. I didn't go do, they went bang and then they curved back bang like that, and they did like 2 or 3 times a second. Never happened, never had anything like thought I was having a stroke or I was going to die or something, right? So I went back to lie down and I just closed my eyes because it was making me nauseous from my eyes doing that. And when I closed my eyes, the nausea went away, but I think I might have opened my eyes once or twice and it was still doing it, so I closed them and left them closed for about 30 seconds, maybe a minute, and then it was gone, right? Rest of the day went like, what the hell was that? That's something really messed up, right? The very next day, it happened again, only worse, and it lasted for 5 to 10 minutes, right?
It made you feel dizzy.
It was probably because my eyes are just jerking so hard to the left and then moving back to where I was looking, like, it's like I'm looking straight, but my eyes by themselves automatically move to the left, and then they go back where I'm just like, and they're jerking really hard.
How did you know your eyes were moving?
Because, yes, I've seen my eyes, like, you imagine your eyes are just rolling circles in your head. Like, can you imagine how dizzy you'd be? Yeah, so that's why went...
So you had a vertigo, would you say?
Yeah, I couldn't even make up and down because I couldn't see, because my eyes are moving everywhere. So
Let's fast forward from that.
Yeah, so I went to lie down and I closed my eyes for 5 to 10 minutes, it stopped, right? Never happened before, never happened since.
Okay.
Right? That's something really big concern. Yeah, it's not normal. That's really messed up. I thought I was having a stroke or dying or something. A couple of days later, I was reading things on a screen, and suddenly my eyes went a little bit blurry. Not very blurry, but a little bit blurry. I was hard to focus the text, and my vision got all messed up. It was like, if you were to say that your receptors in your eye are like pixels on a screen, and you were to just take a bunch of those pixels and just put them into like clusters of 12, like a grid, and let's just say one letter is made out of 12 grid cells, and then you take half of those grid cells and then you turn them upside down or back to front, and it gets all scrambled up. But if you can, I could see big things like big text and shapes and stuff. It was a little bit distorted, but I could make it out. But all the small text, it was just all scrambled. I couldn't make sense of it. I wasn't having a hallucination or anything like that. I could see what I was seeing, but it was all just scrambled. The message was scrambled up.
Okay.
And it lasted for about 15 minutes, and then it went away. I'm like, oh, okay, that thing just happened. This is like 2 days after that happened. Something's very wrong, right? I didn't see a doctor about it or anything. And then the next day after that, it happened again, and it lasted for hours and hours and it come on and off. And I gave up and went to sleep. The next day I woke up, never had that since either. So this all happened in a couple of days. Those two things happened with my eyes in a couple of days last year. Never had anything problem. The only thing I have with my eyes is just constant sore eyes, which is, I saw an eye doctor ages ago about it, and he said it was because of psoriasis. So straight after that happened though, I'd never had any problem with my eyes before or since like that. Ever, nothing like that. Straight after that happened though, I developed a massive cyst under my arm, an infection, right, in my lymph node. This happened straight after.
Yeah.
And it was like a tennis ball, and it grew up like a tennis ball. It took like 3 months to come down. And in that 3 months of having that cyst, I put on like 15 to 20 kilos. And I'm barely eating because I was getting bloated at the same time. Just to get that cyst, I started getting bloating as well, and the pain and the nausea. All this all come on at the same time. After that happened with my eyes, and this infection and all this bloating and weight gain and everything just come on all at the same time, all together. And the bloating that I'm having problems right now, and the pain and nausea, I've had that since then. It's all come up then. That's all those things happened at the same and came up.
And so you're always like nauseated and bloated?
Yeah, I'm always nauseated, but there's...
What seems to relieve those?
if I go to the toilet, sometimes it might make it a little bit better. Sometimes it has no effect, and it just seems to come and go on its own. But if I have like a belly grumble or something,
Yeah.
that probably like an 80% chance that I'll have a massive wave of nausea after that happens.
Okay. Now, well, the colonoscopy. Are you having a colonoscopy or endoscopy?
Well,
Both.
I'm not sure. Because I'm supposed to have a pylori infection, you'd think that I'd have both.
Yeah.
But I wasn't really given much information on that,
Okay.
apart from that they're just gonna cut some things out
Yeah.
and take a look at it.
I'll have a look and see what's coming out. Now,
But-
did you have any scopes before? Do you have any colonoscopy?
Colonoscopy a long time ago, maybe like 10, 15 years
Did
ago
they
or
find
something.
anything?
It was never followed up. Like I had a colonoscopy and then that was it. I wasn't told anything by any doctor or anything, so I don't know.
So,
And there's one more thing to mention. Before I got sick a few years ago, I actually had a heart monitor, and it was never followed up either. But there was some kind of concern that I had with my heart monitor, but it was never followed up.
by that you mean like you didn't follow up the doctor who did that?
No, a lot of things happened, and I wasn't even able to see that doctor again. So I don't know what if the records are still around or whatever. But there was some kind of a concern with my heart.
Did you do it in this hospital?
No, I went to like a clinic in Gosford somewhere,
okay,
and they put this like thing on me. I had all these things on me. I had to wear it for a while.
Okay, no worries. Now, about this nausea and vomiting, what do you take for it? What have you tried?
I've tried drinking different things. I've tried eating different things. I've tried not eating. Not eating actually probably helps. This is why I can barely eat. I can barely eat like a sandwich a day. That's why I tried to have some multivitamins, because I'm barely eating. I could eat a sandwich a day at most, and that's on a good day. Yeah, I'll eat probably something the size of a pie at most each day. That's as much as I can fit. If I eat any more, my body just has a spasm and pain and nausea, and I might vomit even.
And that was like every.
This has been this has been going on since like
with any
almost
type
a year.
of food it happens.
Yeah,
Or with
like
certain things.
some things seem to be a little bit better than
Spicy
others.
things.
No, spicy things don't seem to have much of an effect. Like, I got sick once or twice from spicy things, but generally I'm not that. It doesn't seem. It's more the mass, the size of what I eat, because it just seems to add to the bloating, and then I can't even. It gets that bad that I can't even breathe.
Okay.
It gets that bad that I can't even breathe. So when I eat just a little bit, I just get the pressure. It's like a balloon.
Can I have a listen? Okay. All right. And are you still nauseous and vomiting?
Well, I'm constantly not like.
Like now, this
I'm
morning.
I'm minorly nauseous, but I'm.
That's kind of your usual, your baseline.
Yeah, like it used to be that the nausea would come on, then it'd go away, then it'd come and go. It would happen more and more, and then like the general line, I'd start having overall nausea, and then the overall nausea would just get down and down and down.
Okay.
So I've got like I'm okay at the moment, but yeah, I've had a few. I almost blacked out a few times when I was talking to a lady over there as well. But I'm. Right now, I'm relatively stable, but I don't know how long, and I keep having these nausea attacks and blacking out and stuff like that.
Yeah. Okay.
And I can't I can't breathe because of the pressure in here and stuff. I just can't breathe, and I can't fit in it. I don't have the strength to breathe.
I see you're quite worried about this, quite concerned.
Well, I'm not. I'm concerned about a whole bunch of symptoms that I've been trying to get something investigated for like a year now, and now I'm to this point where I'm blacking out, and I'm still haven't got any treatment. Over a year later, I haven't got any medical treatment whatsoever, outside of taking a radioactive pill to find out that I do have a pylori infection. But I haven't got any treatment after a year, and I've already been in hospital emergency before when I was shitting blood. I'm blacking out. I'm blacking out every day.
And by blacking out, what do you mean?
The nausea gets that bad that I lose my sight and I black out, and sometimes I full on pass out. That's been going on since most of this year, and it's just getting worse.
Sorry that you've been through all of this. I'm just afraid at this time of the day, an emergency. What is your expectation today?
I don't have an expectation.
So, I know there's a lot to talk about, and there's lots of
What do you
issues.
mean, lots to talk about? What issues?
I mean, all these medical issues,
Yeah.
clearly we're not gonna solve it by like 10 minutes.
Yeah, I don't expect that, no.
Yeah. So once
I
like
expect
a
the closest thing I could do to be an expectation is to have some kind of stabilized state until
yeah.
the surgery at least, because I'm not stable. Like I get periods of stable, and then I just like almost die, and it keeps happening over and over again, like 5 or 6 times a day at least.
And it's getting worse.
Yes, I live day by day. I don't know if I'm going to survive each day.
Okay.
That's how bad it is.
Okay.
Like I'm in the street. I'm in the street in the middle of a cold winter night, paralysed, covered in vomit, just water vomit because I can't even eat anymore, and I can't even get up.
That's very horrible to hear. I could only imagine. So I just need to know a little bit about you. Do you live with someone?
I live by myself.
Okay.
So I don't have someone else to if I black out and someone wants to check my heartbeat. No, I don't have that. No.
Okay. And whereabouts do you live?
I just in Wyoming, not far from here.
Is it a public house?
Yep.
Okay. So there's no
Hang
one.
Like I'm getting since.
Okay. Do
Hang on,
you need one of those?
No, hang on, just be right. I'll be right.
Sure.
Just give me a moment.
Yeah, take your time. Okay. This bag in case you
Oh,
felt.
so it's gone away.
Okay.
No, I wasn't sick. It was
Just in case.
since I had that vomiting attack, I've been get the constant dull pain in here. It's starting. I'm getting get like sharp attacks and stuff now.
Yeah.
It usually happens when I get some grumbling or something. Usually triggers it, and I get it gets really sharp, and then the nausea comes.
It comes in a sudden kind of wave.
Yeah, I have no expectation. It's just it's all over the place, and it's just. Yeah, it's just like juggling dice, you know. It's just all over the place,
Yeah.
completely unpredictable, and it just comes and goes. That's why it's so hard to do anything, because I'll just suddenly get a wave of nausea, and I'll just have to wait it out until I can continue whatever I'm doing.
And does the nausea seems to be associated with the pain in your belly?
It seems to be, yes. It seems to be like probably 90% associated with that. It can happen without any pain in my belly, but 90% of the time this triggers the nausea. Yeah.
Okay. And does that all seems to be...
Sorry, I just need to correct what I just said. It's not just my belly. The other nausea that I get is when if I move too fast,
Yeah.
I like start blacking out. Yeah, that's always if I move too fast I start blacking out. But I usually have to move accustomed to moving really slow, because if I move too fast I start blacking out again. So outside of that, it's just 90% is caused by that. Yeah.
Okay. So if you like move too fast, is it because the hair hits you, like the cold air?
No.
It's not related.
Nothing.
To that.
No. I
doesn't matter
have
if
a
it's
problem
cold.
related. I have a problem related with the temperature that I didn't mention. I don't know what this is, but I get this sometimes when I start blacking out. It feels like pins and kind of like pins. I do get pins and needles a lot.
Yeah.
But it's like I'm being stabbed by 1,000 needles all around my body. I get hot and cold at the same time. And I feel like I'm sweating in the middle of winter or something. It doesn't just happen in the cold; it happens in the hot as well. And I feel like I'm sweating, and then sometimes I'll sweat like this clear liquid that sometimes turns into sores. I haven't got any of the sores at the moment, but they're really painful sores that they turn into. Like I sweat this clear liquid that turns into sores, and these sores ooze this clear. If they do turn into sores, when I have these attacks, they turn into these sores, and they keep sweating this clear liquid out. It crystallizes, and that's what causes more pain. So I get I'll have a wave of nausea, and I'll get this like stabbing needle kind of hot and cold, itchy pain.
Yeah.
Or like all over, and it'll just move all around all over it, just itchy pain all over, like really intense.
Okay.
But whatever it is, it responds to temperature, and it's associated with the nausea.
And you feel more comfortable in a cold environment or more of a warm?
Well, yeah, like
Doesn't matter.
I used to prefer the cold than the hot, but like I seem to have some kind of problem moderating body temperature or something, because I can't. I'm either really cold or really hot, and even though the ambient temperature would apparently be the same, I'll get hot and cold flushes all over the place.
Okay, all right. And
the hot and cold flushes usually bring on that itchy pain thing that happens.
yeah, okay. And at the moment, are you taking any medications?
No,
Any sort?
all I'm taking is
Apart the multivitamin.
all I'm taking is the multivitamins. I don't take all the time. I take like sometimes, just because I haven't been eating. So I barely eat anything. I'll probably eat like a chicken sandwich a day at most, maybe a pie or a chicken sandwich or something. That's pretty much all I eat every day these days because I can't fit anything else. I would like to eat more, but I've got an app. I do have hunger, but it's a bit dulled, but I still do have hunger, but I just can't fit what my hunger wants me to fit. And so apart from eating like a chicken sandwich or a pie a day, I'll have maybe a medium-sized coffee once every day or two. That's all I'm pretty much having.
And it's mainly because of the nausea.
Yeah, because I can't eat or drink because of the nausea. And the only reason I drink coffee is because so that I can just get something done. It helps. It's like Russian roulette a bit. It's like a 50% chance it'll just make me sick and I'll just have to go to sleep.
Okay.
And then there's a 50% chance if I have a coffee, I'll be able to have like an hour or two of being able to do something.
Okay.
So I drink an average coffee every day or two just to see if I can get something. Just to get by and get something done.
Okay. All right. Now, so you're not taking any medications.
No.
Do you smoke?
I don't smoke, don't do drugs. I don't drink these days, but when I used to drink, I didn't really drink too much or anything.
Okay.
But I haven't drank anything for ages. Don't smoke, don't do drugs, nothing. Just a coffee every day or two, and maybe a sandwich or a pie. That's what's been for like the past month or two.
Okay. So just a couple of questions, a bit sensitive ones. I guess I just need to ask them. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
So have you smoked marijuana recently?
No. I've
Ever?
never actually smoked marijuana in my life, and no one believed me.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, that caused a bit of pain.
Okay. All right.
Never taken any illicit drugs, nothing.
Okay. And just read through your file that you had a schizophrenia.
No, I don't have schizophrenia.
But
I'm a government whistleblower, and I was kidnapped and tortured. That's what brought on these my health problems. I went in 2013. I went public, and a time when people associated with me have also been kidnapped and.
What do you mean by public?
Look, there's a lot going on in the world over whistleblowing. Look at what the symbol means. You know what the symbol means?
Anonymous.
Yes.
That's the famous group.
Yes, I'm the founder.
Okay.
I'm the founder. So I went public in 2013. I've been through years of court cases. I have a completely clean criminal record. I've been kidnapped, tortured multiple times. That's what caused my health problems in the first place. So when I said that I had a heart monitor on, it was because of when my first torture, so when they kidnapped and tortured me the first time, I almost died over and over. I've been repeatedly tortured by corrupt police and stuff. Yeah.
Do you need me to
No,
dig into that?
No. If you dig into it, you're probably going to put yourself in danger, or someone's going to bribe or threaten you. Okay? If you don't know anything.
My ethical.
Okay. Yeah. Ethical. Okay. So.
Have you reported that?
I've reported to every government agency. Others people have. This is ongoing. This has been going on international. It's a long story here.
Okay.
So basically, I went public with government corruption and stuff, and I provided samples of evidence, damning evidence against the New South Wales Police Force. And
There's lots of things.
I'll just give you an example. Is this not an old meme that someone knows too much, they're a witness or they're a whistleblower? What happens to witnesses a whistleblower? If you can't assassinate them, what do you do?
Usually you just, corner them and
entrap them.
Entrap them.
So if you can't frame them, you can't assassinate them, you can't entrap them. And I went through years of court cases. Okay, I got all documents of years in court cases of bizarre things. As unbelievable as it sounds, I even had police at my door, a big crowd of police at my door at gunpoint, calling up the magistrate on loudspeaker on the mobile phone to tell me that I'm going to prison for 10 years for being a vampire and a werewolf. They're that out of ideas, they're that desperate, they're that stupid, they're that out of ideas. They tried that on me. So I've been in sieges, my home's been raided and vandalised over and over. I don't have a car anymore. I had to get a taxi to here because my car was smashed up from corrupt police smashing up my car. Yeah. There's a long history stuff that you probably you don't want to get into. Yeah, but I can I've got something just to give you some credibility. There's a department of the image. If you can look that up online, you can find that video. There's a U.S. Department of Defense witness verifying testimony of everything that I say. That's just an example.
That's YouTube.
Yeah, that's a YouTube video, one of mine, an upload of mine, of me in speaking to a Department of Defense from the United States providing personal witness testimony to everything I say and my credibility.
Okay.
So yes, I'm not insane. I don't have schizophrenia. I don't have, you know, people.
I'm just asking what.
Yeah.
why
I'm not.
I
It's
said
okay.
that.
I'm not offended, but I brought that just in case something was
Okay,
pulled
yeah,
on me.
that's
Because
fair.
because what happens to whistleblowers and witnesses is they disappear with mental illnesses and you never see them.
Yeah.
You get what I'm talking about? The
Yeah,
old
yeah,
man.
yeah.
Yeah, that happens in real life. For example, George Shalinsky, you know him?
I've heard of him.
Yeah, he was put as an administrator of this hospital because he murdered his wife. He murdered a whole bunch of his patients. You look it up. You look him up on Google. He murdered a lot of people and he was rescued out of prison.
Is that why they are holding?
Well, Julian Assange used to live near me and had half the association with me. Mutual contacts wanted us to work together, but we
Really?
went
Do you know Julian?
not that well. But
He's an Australian, right?
yeah, he used to live in northern New South Wales when I knew him back like 2 years before WikiLeaks, and we were doing similar things. And I'm the founder of Anonymous, and he's the founder of WikiLeaks. We kind of do.
So you're a big famous hacker.
No, I'm not a hacker. That's a big myth. I'm not a hacker. I'm one of the good guys, not one of the bad.
I mean, like ethical hacker.
No, I don't. I've never considered myself a hacker. I don't do cyber
Computer
crimes.
geek.
I stop cyber crimes.
Yeah.
I am a computer expert. I stop cyber crimes. Yeah, there's a big long story to why this hacker myth
Yeah,
appeared.
okay.
But to make clear, I'm not a hacker. I've done no crime.
I meant it a good way, you know.
Yeah,
Okay.
what I say about ethical hacking, people go on about.
Yeah,
ethical
I've
hacking.
read about it.
And when I say, okay, show me a single ethical hacker, and prove it, and show me how they've ever made the world a better place in any way.
Yeah.
And all they refer to is
right.
Julian Assange. Okay, well I used to know Julian Assange. Yes, he's a hacker. Show me where any hack he's ever done has ever made the world a better place, because he's.
But he's a whistleblower himself.
Yes, he founded WikiLeaks, a whistleblowing organisation.
Yeah.
He doesn't hack this information. People give this information.
Right. But he's got his sources and.
Yes, he's got these sources, and I helped give
Getting
him
things.
sources. Yeah, I helped give him sources back in the day before WikiLeaks.
Okay.
It took a lot of hard work, but none of the information that he publicised is through hacking. None of it.
Like, yeah.
None of it.
I've got none.
Yeah, so this is government leaks and whistleblowing and stuff.
Yeah.
This isn't hacking. Yeah, so I'm adamantly against hacking.
Is it true that he's gonna be exported to the US?
If he survives, even getting there. Look, there's. I don't know much. No one knows much about what's going on with him.
Yeah,
apart from that, he was in a really bad way,
Yeah.
and he was unresponsive and stuff.
Yeah.
Look, I don't believe what's happening to him. I don't agree with it, of course, but I'm not on his side either. He's not a good guy. He's a bad guy who's trying to pretend to play the good guy's game.
I mean, like, we won't go there.
But anyway, when it comes to like government corruption and me reporting government corruption and being kidnapped and tortured, I was actually tortured in this facility and elsewhere, in the mental facility here, and I've got a lot of documents to verify it. I had video footage, all kinds of disturbing things.
Yeah.
But if you dare to go into that kind of stuff, just I want to warn you in advance that you better be very careful.
I've got a family. I'm not from around.
Yeah.
You know, yeah.
But if you want any kind of evidence to anything I say, I can go through it. If you decide, I can give it to you. But if you want to get into it, if you want to get into it, just be very careful, okay?
I know. Thanks.
Because what happens to if you're a whistleblower and you actually have ammunition and the means and the intelligence and skills to actually do something with it, you know, like someone like me.
No one lets you do it.
Yes, like what happens. Look, everyone knows government corruption is like everywhere, right?
Yeah.
Everyone knows that,
Yeah.
and no one will take you seriously say otherwise. So if you said that you're say like if I wasn't the founder of Anonymous, I just said I'm the founder of Anonymous and I've got evidence of government corruption. Let's just say I had just a little bit of evidence and I said that. What do you think is going to happen? Do you think they're just going to ignore me?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. So. No, they're not going to ignore you. If you've got a little bit of evidence, even if you just baited them with a honeypot and just said that you were this or you're that, someone's probably going to bite these days because they're so paranoid about getting caught.
Yeah. But they're going to need to see how serious you are.
Yes, and they're going to monitor you, and if you actually have even a little bit of evidence. What do you think? Let's just say you've got a little bit of evidence.
That won't be good.
Yes, they're gonna do things to you. Yeah, everyone knows that. Yeah. Everyone knows that. So if I am who I say I am, I just showed you a document from the Department of Defence contractor to the Department of Defence. But you know, that's you can see that if you have any doubts in the credibility of what I say, you can look that up. So I don't have a mental illness. I don't have schizophrenia. I don't have blah 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 blah. In fact, I get accused of delusions all the time.
Jeremy, that's what was gonna be my next question. Look, I've got a job to do, okay? I'm
Yes.
trying to help you.
Yes, so
Yeah.
I came here with medical problems related to especially this bloating, but I've got other potentially more serious medical problems all at the same time.
Okay.
But it's mainly this bloating, the nausea, and the vomiting, and not being able to
Do
breathe.
you think all these medical problems, in a way, are related to your kind of other social problems?
I don't have any social problems.
I mean, all of this.
No,
let's-
nothing
let's-
to do with. No, nothing
Let's
to
give
do
it a
with.
term.
No, I don't.
All this,
You're
like,
talking about like
maybe
stress and stuff like that.
Stress and
No, I'm
yeah,
not. No, I don't.
concerns about your safety and your.
I'm not. No. Look, I've lived a dangerous life my whole life. I'm used
Yeah.
to it. It doesn't concern me.
But
I'm
you've
not.
been in chronic stress.
I'm not in chronic stress. I'm not that concerned about. Look, this is. I work in intelligence. Well, this is what I do. When
But
people-
this is a stressful job, isn't it?
no. Look, if you
It's not
can't
like you're a farmer and you
put this way.
on your
Look,
pace.
you're a
right?
doctor. You get to see blood and guts and stuff, right?
This
You
is
have
a
to
stressful job, right?
you have-
But I got used to it.
You got used to it. Yes.
So I deny I'm in stress, but in fact, my job is more stressful than a truckie, right?
Yes, but I think
In a
that's
way.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So you get to see these kind of things, and some people have different ways of dealing with
Yeah,
the stress
of
of things, of what your job does. And a lot of doctors don't handle it, and they kind of lose it over
They
time.
crack up, yeah.
Yeah, they crack
need
up.
medicine.
But other ones, they're just fine. I'm the
Yeah,
kind of
people
one.
are different.
Yeah,
I see a tough
yeah,
guy.
but they're fine. Yeah, I'm with stress and all that. I'm fine.
Okay.
I just the nausea is driving me out the wall because I can't get anything done. But I came here because I'm that sick. I don't think I'm going to make it to the surgery.
Yeah,
Because
okay.
after what happened yesterday, it didn't just suddenly go downhill yesterday. Since I started, I got organised to get the surgery.
Yeah.
Since then, it's just faster and faster going downhill.
Okay. Now, what I'll need to do is to examine you a bit.
Just
If
one
you really-
final comment regarding stress on that. I deal with this stuff all the time. I'm someone who can handle a lot. So
You can handle a lot, but you can't deny your own stress.
there's some people thriving with stress.
Yeah, exactly. A bit of stress is always a good thing.
I don't know how I'm just dizzy because I just moved on an angle.
Oh, sure, okay. Take it down. So,
I'm on the dizzy stuff because I moved on.
do you have any operations in your belly?
I've just had a colonoscopy. That's about it. I've had a hernia since I was like 2 or something. I was diagnosed with, but that's about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just need to be quiet for a bit. I'm gonna black.
Yeah, take it down.
This happens every time
Do you want me to give you a few minutes? Come back?
No, just give me a few seconds. It should pass.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
just,
because you're not eating very well.
it's this has been almost a year, so
Okay.
it's just getting worse. But it's been almost a year.
Okay. Suppose you feel comfortable, show me your belly.
Oh, I'm never comfortable, but
Like most comfortable.
I don't really give a rat's ass about comfort. I'm just I'm on a mission in life. I just
Yeah.
focus on what I can do.
Yeah,
That's what I really care about. I can't do much these days.
yeah.
But when I got
Can I examine you? Or
yeah, when I sit down or stand up or something, I'll get I'll almost black out. So that's why I'm pretty much bedridden, because I try to stand up or sit down, I'm buggered.
Yeah.
So yeah, you want me to take?
Just the belly. Well, what is this rash that you're having?
Psoriasis.
Okay, everywhere. Oh yeah, that's about
I've had it
psoriasis.
severe. I've been nuked in a PVUA chamber and everything.
You had the PVU chamber?
Yeah, and I
Okay.
just turned into a balloon. As a result.
Yeah, it's not fun. Okay. Take a normal breath.
I can't breathe much. So this is how much I can breathe, right? Like that's as much as I can breathe.
Yeah.
How's all you?
Yeah.
I got like a quarter of my lung capacity because I'm already so bloated.
Okay. Just want to listen to your chest. Take a deep breath from your mouth in and out. And out. One more time. Okay.
One final
Do you
thing.
usually get?
Sorry, one final important symptom I forgot to mention is that whenever I do stand up or move around a bit too fast, I don't just get blackouts. My heart starts pumping like thud, like really hard.
Very quick.
And I get like, if you know what I mean, like your noise, you just go.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what I mean? Like I'm always blacking out like every heartbeat.
That's a really mystery. Okay, to be honest.
Like it'll be really weak
Really
and then
different.
yes,
Things
it's all over the place.
have. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
so it's not just this pylori infection. There's something else going on. There's something.
By the way, I wanted to ask you this: have you got any treatment for the H. pylori?
I've taken two.
Because you have to be on a course.
Yeah, I took 2 courses of antibiotics.
How long?
For 2-week courses.
Okay.
And what happened was the pylori doubled.
Like got worse?
I did, like, you know, the radioactive pill you take to pick up the pylori.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. I've done 2. So I did one of those tests. Confirmed I got pylori. I did antibiotics. Waited. Got another
4
test.
weeks. Yeah, another test.
Another test. Still got pylori, and it's doubled. So I took another course of antibiotics, and there was no, like the first course, I got a little bit, the blooding went a little bit down.
Okay.
The second course, nothing happened, so he said, I would just do the surgery thing.
Okay.
So I didn't take a third pylori test.
Did they change the medications in the second course?
Yeah, tried different ones, yes.
Different ones, okay. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna give you something for the nausea and the bloating, okay? I'm gonna do an ECG for you, that's a heart racing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask the nurse to check your blood
Is there
pressure.
anything you can do to stabilise this? Because this is what the main thing is, stabilising my belly.
Yeah, I'll give you something for the belly,
Okay.
okay?
I'm coming here in a couple of weeks. The only reason I'm coming here is just to at least get stabilised.
Yes, that's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah, that's all I'm
give you a
concerned
few
about.
tablets to go home on, to get you a bit of relief. Okay?
Yeah, I didn't come here to get cured, I just come here to get stabilised.
I know. We're treating the symptoms now, okay? Gotta check your blood pressure while you're lying down and you're standing up. So there's a big difference. Yeah, I need you to take your jacket off.
I might need to rest a bit because my heart goes a bit funny.
Take your time.
So,
Yeah. I'll get it in. Okay, alright. And yeah. Are you allergic to any medication?
Well, I was supposed to be hypothetically allergic. Oh, hang on. I'm just.
Yeah. I'll back in a minute, okay?
I'll just answer your question.
Yeah.
I'll just miss it. Okay, so I was hypothetically allergic to penicillin, but it was.
Okay, don't worry about that. We're not giving you penicillin.
Yeah, it's not confirmed, but generally I just tell doctors that it was like there was a.
Just
really
be careful with the
yeah.
penicillin. Okay.
Yeah, so they usually don't give me penicillin.
Yeah. They're not giving you penicillin, okay? Let's take a rest. Do you need a cup of water?
Actually, a cup of water might help because I barely drink these. I'm so dehydrated.
Yeah, we'll do that. There you go.
Oh, thanks, man.
No worries. You can always filter with tap water.
I probably have a dehydration problem. That's probably a big part of what's going on because
mildly dehydrated.
Because I can't. Well, like I can barely drink or eat anything.
Drink whatever I can.
Hello.
Okie dokie. I want you to take this and then down that.
What have we got?
Some pentoprazole
What's that?
for your stomach.
Ah, something for my stomach finally. That's my major
Down
concern.
that.
Is it like an antacid or something?
No,
What
that's,
does it do?
uh,
What does it do?
it works on the smooth muscle of your stomach.
Okay, it just relaxes the muscle in my stomach.
And aligns it.
How long will that take to work, you reckon?
Not
Oh,
as-
sorry, I didn't mean
Not
to
as
drink
quick
it.
as that one.
What's that?
That's antacid.
Okay, it looks like shampoo.
Yeah.
I can recognise antacid.
Uh,
It's like a peppermint.
yeah, kind of, yeah.
This is my major. Not my only problem. I've got a lot of big problems with
Yeah,
my
but
body.
until you get to
Yeah, that's a
your
major
test
problem.
done,
Yeah, this is a major
nothing's going
problem.
to happen.
Yeah.
But nothing's going to happen until you get your test done. I'm going to put you back a bit, okay?
Look, that might get a dizzy spell if I move. No, I'm alright. Oh, thanks for that. Oh, I didn't come here to get cured. I just come here to try and get stabilised before I
Yeah.
have the surgery.
Yeah.
Like I almost died like 20, about a bit over 20, maybe 30 hours ago. Hopefully I'll get something to fix my belly up for the time being.
Yeah, well, that's what we're just giving you.
Helen, you reckon I should be waiting just so I've got an idea?
Are you going to wait and see the mental health team?
Why am I seeing the mental health team?
Well, do you...
Why am I seeing the mental health team?
doctor wanted you to.
I don't want to see the mental health team, no.
Right,
No, I don't want to see the mental health team. Or I'll just leave.
right.
Well, I'll just leave then.
No, well, we're just giving you stuff for the...
No, I don't want to see the mental health
Well, all right, well, you don't have to. Hey, stay there. Or actually get up and I'll do this occasionally.
I don't want to see the mental health team.
Okay.
I'll show you a document why.
No, it's okay. I'll try and get...
I'm a government whistleblower and I was actually kidnapped and tortured by mental health ministers. So I have to get the photo that blowers, they're labelled with a mental illness and they disappear and tortured.
Yeah.
So here's a document from, you should look this up yourself on the internet.
I want
This
you to get
is-
back in here so I can do
yeah,
you. I
this
don't
is-
need that.
This is important for my own security. This is why I brought this. In
Right.
case something's pulled on me.
Right.
This is a document, as you can see, from a government contractor for the Department of Defence.
Right.
You can
Now,
look-
I need to get my big finger to lie you down for the blood pressure.
is testimony of me being kidnapped and tortured, and witnesses to my evidence and confession.
Okay, I'm just going to put your bed down.
Yeah, hang on, I have this go again because I'm moving up. Just give me a second. Pass. Alright, a bit better now. So this mental health team here are the people who tortured me and I refuse to see them. So if I'm going to see them, is there any concern? I've taken security measures that if I don't come out of here as a free man within a set time, there will be serious consequences. So that's what I'd rather not have said that, had to say that. But is that
Now,
happening?
just keep still there and quiet.
Yes.
I'm going to do your blood pressure.
Okay.
Just, I'll need this. Oh no, it's okay. Which was almost fixed. Yeah, well, stop looking at phones.
Put it down here.
So you know how I've got to take a blood
Sorry, I'll
pressure.
just take
Come
this
on.
off. Hang on.
No, leave it on. Leave it on.
That is okay.
Got you now.
So
Arms
the-
straight. Arms
yeah.
straight.
So I will not be speaking to the mental health team.
Out.
I've organised.
Shh.
and I've organised. Should I not come out of here in a set time?
You told me that.
Yes.
Yes, it's just.
So
keep-
will I not be seeing the mental health team?
Not if you don't want to. No.
Okay, thank you.
Put that on your finger.
Which one? That one? Oh, hang on. There we go. So that document that I gave you was a testimony of a government contractor for the Department of Defence testifying as a personal witness to the mental health team of this hospital.
Settle down.
involved in-
Hey.
I am settled down. Don't tell me I'm
excuse
stressed. I'm
me.
not
I
stressed.
need to get a blood pressure,
Yeah.
so I need you quiet, please.
So I can't talk during a blood pressure?
No.
Okay, I'll
Because
just
I
wait
want
till
you
it's done.
floppy.
Okay, I'll just wait till it's done.
Jeremy,
Yep.
everything's alright?
Yes, but I've been told that I'm going to see the
No,
mental
you
health team
weren't
after what
told. I
said to you.
asked you, did you want to
And
see?
no, you said it was organised to see the mental health team. I will not see the mental health team after what I
Jeremy,
said to you.
we're not gonna force you to see the mental health team.
Thank you.
Okay?
That-
We're
that's
mainly
fine. Yeah.
offering. We're here to help you and support you.
Okay.
Okay?
Well,
and part of our job
I
is
yeah,
to
I
assist
understand.
you medically and psychosocially.
Okay. Well, I'm
Okay.
psychosocially fine.
Okay.
I provided a document as a witness testimony. You can look for yourself online. So I can share the document. It's a witness to the fact that the mental health team of this hospital is involved in very serious crimes. The administrator was rescued out of prison in order to orchestrate these crimes. I have piles of evidence. I can show you his court documents on the internet at a whim.
Do you
See,
think
now I
if-
didn't want him doing any of this before I get his blood pressure because
Yeah, I'll
nothing's
just-
accurate.
I'll just give me like 30 seconds and it should settle down.
No.
I'll just
Yeah.
stop speaking for 30 seconds.
Yeah, Jeremy, yeah, just let's take the blood pressure.
No,
first.
no, we're gonna
I will
sit
not
up.
speak to the mental health team and I'll take precautions if I
I'm
don't
gonna
come
s-
out of here as a free man, so.
So are we doing the line now?
We've done the line.
Okay, we're gonna need to stand you up.
Stand me up. Oh, do you want to do that one again or just let me be quiet for a bit? Oh, dizzy hand. Oh.
Got dizzy?
Yeah, just because when I sit down and stand up I get dizzy, that's all. It passes, usually like.
Few seconds of that. Can you look at me? I just want to look at your eyes when you're feeling dizzy. Okay.
I need that out of the way so I can stand up.
No, I don't want you to yet till I get this down.
Okay, so just stay sitting down, alright.
No.
Just get that out of the way.
Stop.
Ooh.
Okay.
Alright, so just let me not speak for a little bit and.
Yeah, no speaking and just stand up. I don't want you agitated.
Stand him up.
Yeah, it's when he's ready.
Okay,
Yeah.
I thought you wanted me to do the sitting down one.
Yeah. You can do it in different ways. The best way is to stand you up. Tell me if you feel
I didn't
dizzy.
get dizzy standing up that time.
Okay. You okay? Not lightheaded or anything?
I'm always a little bit lightheaded, probably like maybe 20% lightheaded, but I've got my balance. I'm not going to fall over at the moment.
Okay,
I
alright.
feel stable right now, so
So let's check it.
I feel like
It's,
I'm good.
He's just stood up,
Okay.
leave for a couple of.
Yeah, 1 to 2 minutes.
Mm-hmm. I do it properly.
Yeah. Went off the rail.
Am I?
Yeah.
Oh, you haven't done it yet. It's not pulled up, is it?
No.
Okay. Also, I can talk. I was waiting. I thought you were doing it, so I wasn't saying
I
anything.
don't want you to get agitated. I just
I'm
want you.
not. I live with stress all the time.
I know, but I
don't
want you.
stress out.
I want you. I
Yeah, I don't stress out. I debate and stuff all the time. This is what I do.
just relax for me, please. Floppy.
I can't because it is. It's a bit hard to get floppy when you got a balloon in.
Does it have the tablet?
Yeah.
Was that the belly tablet? Was it?
Hasn't had a basket pen yet.
I can give you a few of those tablets for you to take home.
Yeah, because I need
okay?
something for my belly to
Yeah.
just so I can.
But you need to see your GP. Okay,
Yeah.
let's wait for blood pressure. You can give him surely like 10 tablets of each. Baskerman and so I have,
So, mate.
yeah. to go for you.
Okay.
Do you want me to do this?
I'm 42 on 8,
That's
808.
fine.
Is that good?
That's standing.
What was the lining?
The line was 136 on 82.
Beautiful.
Yes, I was lower when I was sitting.
But yeah, it's not significantly
lot.
lower. Yeah. If it's less than 20
Very good.
milligram of mercury, it's fine.
Oh, I left my phone there.
That's fine.
Oh, there it is. I've got everything falling out everywhere. Hang on.
Are you heading off?
No, I'm just putting everything together. You guys lift that up. If I do it, I'll probably get in and pass out.
Where are you
Is it
living?
stuck?
So where am I living?
Yeah.
That's where I lived over the past week or two.
Huh?
Well, I kind of my classes travel around, which is a bit difficult when I'm
No. I'll get on it. The heavy tablets, they usually kick in 20 to 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's almost 6.
As doctors and nurses here,
Yeah.
we have a professional duty
Yes.
to, if we are concerned about your health in any way,
Yeah, and what are you
we have to
concerned about?
do,
What are your concerns?
what it takes.
Yeah, what are your concerns?
My concern is you have a condition, mental health condition.
What is my mental health condition? No, I'm leaving. I'm leaving.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm
You
leaving.
don't want to wait for the.
No, I'm sorry, but look, I showed you documents to prove that the mental health people here have done. I showed you documents to prove that the mental health people here have tortured me and are involved in crimes. I offered you documents on their criminal records.
I don't think people here torture other people.
Yeah,
You
well,
have to press the button on the right.
I offered you documents. I showed you one
Are
document.
you sure you want to leave? Because
Yes,
I can't
because-
help you if you leave.
Well, I just it's too much of a risk. Sorry. I gave you a
let
clear
me
reason
give you
why.
the tablets, okay?
Yeah, if you can give me a time, I'd appreciate that. But
Right
look,
on.
after what I told you, I think it's pretty obvious that any association with those people.
I know what you think, okay? That's why I'm getting.
I don't think I have piles of evidence. I have piles of evidence that I offered you.
Do you want to stand here? I'm not doing anything, okay? Just stand here so you don't let other people hear you, okay? Do you want this tablets or not? Let's
If
start.
I can get them really quickly, yes.
Yeah.
Are those for my belly, are they?
Yeah.
He hasn't had the.
Sorry? The what? Sorry?
So
He hasn't had this one yet.
Oh, which one is it?
Bus
I can take that. I can take that when I'm home. That's
All
right.
right. Okay.
I'm not passing out right now. You know, so
Okay. No.
I was unstable like 24 hours ago. So I'm up and down, but I'm not going to die at the moment. So
That's fine.
I just came here to get my health stable while I wait for the surgery.
That's what we're trying to do.
Yeah.
So you take this.
I didn't come here to get an interview with the people who tortured me. So
What, that's once a day?
yeah.
One capsule a day?
I mean, as for my heart problems, look, I've been going all this time with these heart problems, so that's probably not going to kill me. It's probably not urgent. But my belly is and nausea and passing out and vomiting and not being able to eat. That's the most urgent thing. That's what I need to stabilise myself. That's all until I get the surgery.
Look, we're just doing the job, okay? So you can
Well,
take
if I
this
tell you that certain people,
3 times a day.
yeah, if I tell you that certain people did these crimes and I provide evidence for it, and then you go and organise for me to
not
speak
here-
to them.
I'm not here to decide
Okay.
whether they've done this.
Yeah,
thing
well,
or
if
not,
I
okay?
went to a court, if I went to a police officer and I said this judge is corrupt, and then he tries to take you to court to see that judge in a court case against you, you know, that's not appropriate.
That's why there are some, people who are, their duty is to judge whether.
Yeah,
you're
no, this has got
saying-
nothing to do about medical injury. But thank you for these. But look, I gave you
So-
references, I gave you documents, I gave you evidence to look up what I say.
to confirm the validity of what I say?
Jeremy, I'm really just doing my job.
No.
I'm really just.
Well, at least thank you.
I'll be punished if I don't do my job.
At least thank you for the belly stuff, because that's pretty much what I mainly came here for,
Yeah,
just to get some belly stuff to stabilize my health before. Yeah.
Okay, no worries, take care.
Thank you. Okay, I may disappear any moment, maybe have police onto me. So I went to hospital to, I was almost died a day ago. I'm supposed to be having surgery because of what was done to me tortured by people in this very hospital. The doctor started asking questions about why I was sick in the first place, so eventually I had to tell him. I tried to avoid answering him for a while, but I had to tell him in the end that it was because I was kidnapped and tortured by corrupt police officers and people within certain government departments. And he asked more questions, and I had to answer, and I explained that this is what happened to me, this is what happens to whistleblowers, here's some documents to prove the people involved in these crimes who work at this hospital, here are their crimes, here are their court documents of their crimes on Google. You can look it up for yourself. People who were taken out of prison in order to use them as tools to make people quietly disappear. You know, you don't take someone out of prison and make them an administrator of a hospital. You know, I could go to Gosford Hospital. Unfortunately, the administration there has been repeatedly put in prison, one administration after another, for extreme crimes. So it's worse to go there. So anyway, I just kind of, they at least gave me some stuff for my belly to stabilize me. But when I was in there, they tried to organize to put me into mental health. After I told the very doctor I was speaking to, I told him that these are the people who tortured me, and here's the documents to prove it. And he disappears for a while, comes back, and someone else comes back and starts talking about mental health. I said, I'm out of here. But at least on the way out, he gave me some things for my belly, for my bloating and nausea. Who knows? You know, who knows? They could have given me something. They gave me a tablet, and they gave me some stuff to drink, and then they told me about this mental health stuff. So who knows? I might black out soon for some shit. Who knows? So you know, I'm at Wyong Hospital, as you can see, and I have to do a runner. So before someone may come after me, I said, I'm out of here, and they said, okay, no, you don't have to see mental health. And I said, no, you just said I did, and then, nah, fuck that. They're gonna say, no, you don't, and then suddenly police will come with handcuffs and shit. You know, I got some of it on record, just to show this is what happens. I tell the doctor, and I provide documents to show to credibility that these people, and I can name them, I can show their court documents of their crimes, and the investigations they've been involved in, everything. If you have any doubt, I gave him one specific document directly, and I showed this is where you can get this document, that document. And then if you have any doubt, he just said he believed me, and he started talking about some things about government corruption, as though that was innocent and interested and stuff like that. And then he went away, gave me some tablets, and then suddenly all this mental health talk. Fucking obvious. Well, at least I got 2 packets or something, and hopefully I don't get police coming at my door and fuck knows what. Fucking ridiculous. I put myself on the line to do this, not to save my own life, hoping that they would try something, just to use this as additional evidence and do it live to show people what this fucking shit happens. But if anyone wants to know more and you don't, just look at my shit, go look at my story, go through my documents, I've got piles of shit. Or ask me in person if I'm still able. I've taken some stuff, I had a little bit of water and stuff, so I might be more stable at the moment for God knows how long. Almost died a day ago. Well, I'm going to stop the video, and hopefully, if no one hears from me, that 24-hour time limit that I said, if I don't confirm that I'm free by that time, if that time goes up and I haven't confirmed that I'm free, I have been kidnapped. Alright, I'm stopping the video. Okay, I'm going to stop the audio recording if it's still going. I'm going to have to call an Uber. I'll record again if I need to. Probably should still record, but I'll lose the recording that I've got if I don't stop it and start again. Right, stopping recording.